Welcome back to Yarn as a Second Language. Hello, Miss Nikki. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. We've got some cool stuff to show you all today. I'm really excited. I'm back in the saddle, Miss Nikki. I'm back in the saddle. You know, I had lost my hooks for quite a while.
Yes. Yeah. If I recall, the Cashmere Kid commandeered them and then let you find them.
Let me find them, yeah. Hidden deep in his drawers, yes. So I got my, so you knitters do it like this. Us crocheters, we're more elegant and more precise.
I've never seen anybody knit like this.
Every time I see somebody knitting, it just... Anyways, I've been doing a lot of... It's the truth, Rue. Anyways, I found my hooks. I went to work, and I've got several things to show everybody today, so I'm pretty excited.
Woohoo! I've got a couple things that I've finished up. I think I got some.
Well, you've been on a roll lately.
Well, I've got to actually craft up all these supplies I've been keeping.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I think we asked one time, like, what did I say? When you buy stuff, how quickly do you start making it, making something with it?
A little bit immediately, and then just put it away. You know, I'll do 1% immediately, then just put it in the drawer.
Well, yeah. So, you want to jump right into it and show people what we did?
Yeah, go for it. You can go first.
All right. So I'll go first. So I made this hat here. Look at that.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. So guess what? I kept the label.
I think that's because I gave it to you, but you know, go ahead.
You didn't give me this one. This one is
oh no, that's Hobby Lobby.
Yes, this is Hobby Lobby. This is Yarn Bee, and the color is Dream Spun. It is 80% acrylic, 20%, what did I say, superwash wool. And I made it with the moss stitch. So the body is with the moss stitch. So yeah.
So what's the cream or white color brim? What yarn is that?
So that is acrylic. I don't even remember the brand. I just made that in a single stitch. So yep. People like to see the top.
So is that your star method?
Yes, yes it is. And I've had a lot of people ask me, what is the star method? The star method may be a name that I just gave, a very common term or a method. Basically at the top, you just make a star and then you just pull real tight and you get that.
So you cut off some length of yarn and weave it through 5 points, 6 points,
5 points.
And then draw it up and it closes the hat.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And sometimes there might be one little hole that I missed. You just got to make one more little loop. But it's no big deal, but it worked fine.
I think that happens in knitting too, that you go around, you try to go around the crown of the hat, the few stitches you have left. And I looked at one the other day and I was like, oh, that stitch is totally still live. Maybe I need to get that.
Yep. You know what? Hold on 1 second. The air just turned on. I don't want you guys to hear the air. Just 1 second.
That's okay. I'll talk about my cup. So look at my cup, people. And it's got the other side. It's Mr. Spock. I love that. And I know Miss Setta's place would love this too. So showing people my cup. So.
She was. She's a Trekkie.
I know.
All I've got is water.
Yep. How can you drink that cold water? It was frosty out this morning.
It was, and I actually chilled this. You can see how the glass is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like cold water.
Look at you. He-manning it out.
So
Did you
what's that
watch
say?
He-Man? Oh, live long and
Live
prosper.
long and prosper. Oh, I did watch He-Man. I was a huge He-Man fan.
You know
I
they have a
had
He-Man remake on Netflix?
really? No, I didn't know that. I have to
I
watch
think
that.
Kevin Smith did it.
Oh.
So I watched some and then I went to sleep.
Is it worth watching then?
It's different. It's it's updated, it's a remake, It wasn't the He-Man I remembered.
Was Battle Cat in there?
Yes.
Oh, Skeletor?
Yes.
Okay.
All the major players. They just have different purposes in life.
Okay.
Man at Arms is sensitive and
I'll check it out.
So He-Man on Netflix. I have completed one washcloth, which we've seen a million of these. This is another one of my cones, which I remembered to bring. So this cone I was mistaken last time, it's peaches and cream. It's not sugar and cream. The peaches and cream cone that I got from Joann's last year at Christmas. And I have made, I think, 10 dishcloths. And there is still, so it's my goal to use this up before Christmas and to gift some things. I can make it. So it's dwindling. It's getting there. But my plan is to maybe buy another holiday themed color while they're out and work on it through the year. So I can, make a couple of dishcloths or washcloths out of those themed colors in, February or something and put them back so I can have them. But I have worked on this cone for what seems like forever. And it's just now oh, okay, maybe coming to the end here. So peaches and cream, this is their 100% cotton. It's very variegated. You can see it's got some pooling going on and things like that. But I love it. I think it's just the perfect weight. And I know some people say that peaches and cream and sugar and cream are not holding their colors as well as they used to. Like I said, I've not experienced that. But this is the last little bit. I think I'll get another washcloth out of this and then maybe strike for one more. Hello?
Sorry, my mom's calling.
She knew I had a washcloth.
Let me see if I can put this on Do Not Disturb. All right.
So that's the major finish I've had this week. This little washcloth.
So we did talk about that a while ago about holding up color, and I have found that the peaches and cream last longer than the sugar and cream.
Yeah. Well, you've also got the Netflix Knit Picks interchangeable
Come on.
Knit Pick Dishy. How do you feel like that's holding up?
That is better than either one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's by the Knit Picks brand or the cotton yarn. The color has held up way better than peaches and cream or sugar and cream.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
not even comparable.
Other places too. So okay. As of today, I have not seen the Knit Pick big sale happening yet.
Okay.
But that is my dishcloth cone that is finally dwindling down. Finally.
I
know.
All right. You may go now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've made another hat. I really like this one too. Check that out.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, me too. It turned out really cool.
It's so subtle.
This is Yarn Bee yarn as well.
Mm-hmm.
It is also 80% acrylic and 20% super wash wool. I don't remember the color, the name of the color, because I did not keep this label.
Mhm.
So, but what did this looks like I did, the body is a half double crochet and then the brim is just a single crochet.
Uh-huh.
And of course a star on top. So yeah, I think it turned out great. I love the colors. And I might keep this for myself. I haven't decided yet.
It kind of goes with your sweatshirt there.
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
So yeah, I had a good time. I actually made this one before I made this one.
Oh,
And I think I like the half double crochet for the body more than the must stitch.
mm-hmm.
It definitely works up faster. Maybe that's why I like it more.
Ah,
So, but yeah, there we go.
so how are you liking working with that acrylic and wool blend?
I like it more. I like working with, well, I like the blend as far as the feel of my hands and wearing it. But it gets decently cold here, and I like to wear 100% wool more often than
Mhm.
the acrylic. But
Right, right.
but working with them, I like working with the kind of the blend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yep. So
So I have just the hats I was um had on the needles last time. So you've seen this 100 times before. This is the Tamarigo I was working on. I finished
now, how do we know you just didn't show us that before? How do we know that's new? Do you expect us just to believe you?
because I'm a trustworthy person.
There it is.
So I had about 5 balls of this Debbie Stoller discontinued yarn, and I think this may be the last little bit of it. I may have a little bit where I could do a stripe on something else, but I think this may be the last little bit of it. So there's the Tamarigo, and I'd finished my hand-dyed knit picks yarn, the Swish worsted that I had. I made 2 hats that if you have been paying attention, you can look at our logo and see that we are wearing these hats in it. So I dyed this with Wilton's food coloring and black from Dharma Acid. And I had enough for 2 hats, but the last little bit I made this pom-pom. Oh, and I started to bring my pom-pom maker and I didn't. But the black part is Premier Just Cotton from Dollar Tree because I wanted a huge pom pom and I didn't have any black dyed knit picks yarn. But I think it worked out. I feel like I should have dispersed these a little bit better, but I don't know how to do that in a pom pom. I don't know. I just kind of held it together with the Dollar Tree yarn and went around and around and around. So this is kind of the pattern it made. But I like it.
I think it looks awesome. The pattern that it created, the
This was
colors.
the hurricane hat. I'm sorry. That was the
Okay.
one that was the hurricane hat. And this was just cast on 80 stitches and knit plain.
I think they're great. And also, if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see Miss Nikki modeling the one with the pom pom on it. So make sure you follow us on Instagram as well. But yeah, you got a pretty positive response from a lot of people on
Well,
that hat.
I was pretty proud of this. I was really excited about how it came out. And I think they feel amazing. That swish is 100% merino. It's super soft, super wearable. And I wore it like all weekend. I am not gonna lie. I'm like in my car, like take that pom pom. And then I went to my mom's house and I'm like, Mom, look, look, look. So
The thing is, you probably really did do that though.
I did.
Yeah, I figured that.
So that is everything I have finished. I don't have anything else on the needles. I'm supposed to be working on that baby blanket. I have not put one stitch on it. I'm supposed to be working on that Stephen West shawl that I started in the summer. I have not put one stitch on that. I'm supposed to be working on whatever I'm going to do with the sleeve of that cardigan that I unraveled. I have not done anything for that.
You got a lot of work ahead of you, Lucy.
A lot of work to do. Oh, I'm supposed to make a hat for Milkshake. Don't tell her. Hi, Milkshake. So, Christmas is coming. Like,
I'm ready.
maybe I'll have some of this done. Like, I don't have anything, a hard deadline, because babies will be babies for a long time. I don't believe in that. You got to get it to them before they're born.
Babies will be babies for a long time.
They don't know what day it is.
That's true. You're
No.
very true.
I
Well,
think if I do that by January, I'm solid.
yeah. Speaking of baby blankets, I finally finished one.
Did you?
Yeah, so you all have seen this blanket, and I think I did a moss stitch tutorial with it. I think I did a chat and crochet. It is finally finished. I don't know if you're gonna see all of it, but I'll, there we go.
Oh, I love that.
Is that the end yet?
There you go. You got
Okay.
it.
So there it is.
I like
Finally. So like I said, it is the moss stitch. You can kind of see it right there.
Yeah.
And so after I finished it, I was pretty excited. And I sent a picture of it to Grandma.
What did Grandma say?
And Grandma said, "I'm so proud of you. You didn't throw away your yarn. You used it." I was like, "No, Grandma, that's it was all one ball of yarn."
Not that yarn, Grandma.
Right. So this is the Karen Cakes.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember the actual color because I did not keep the label, but I'm working on that. That was before I knew.
That could be a goal
So
for next year.
keep the label.
That's a thing too. Some groups have a challenge where they keep their yarn labels or keep some sort of tally and count up how many balls of yarn they've used throughout the year.
It's not a bad idea.
I tried that. Didn't.
I wouldn't be able to do it. So, yep, there it is. Nice straight edges.
That's nice.
And this doesn't have a home, so if you really get to a bind, I would be more than happy to donate this to you to give.
Well, it's kind of a mutual friend, so.
I know who it is.
Okay.
But we can never let that person know it's from me. Not because, just to let everybody know, not because of whatever. It's because the individual loves to pick on me.
Means I would definitely tell him.
Then you ain't getting it.
That's okay.
But
I would give somebody a blanket 2 years after their baby is born. Like, here's your toddler blanket.
There you go.
It has to be called a baby blanket.
So, but I'm glad this is over. I'm glad I did it. But when I finished, I was like, whew, done. And I was happy.
That's a lot of sameness. That's a lot of.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yep.
Always get like a third into a blanket, and I'm like.
Mm-hmm. There were many times I was like, well, maybe I can alternate stitches. And I was like, no, just stay the course, trust the process. Yeah. So I've only got one more little thing. So you guys will be happy. You'll be proud of me. I had a tiny, tiny bit of cotton yarn left. Instead of chucking it like I normally would, I made this little tiny doily.
Oh.
So I know my lighting is.
Yes, I mean that white's gonna.
Yeah.
I think if you hold it a little bit closer, maybe.
What's that? There you go. So there you go.
Cute.
And I had literally just enough.
Just enough.
There was no like, I'm done, cut the rest or weave it in. Nope, it was done. And then So, but yeah, I forgot how fun it was to make these little things. I
Oh,
mean, I think they're fun because they're quick, you know,
yeah.
10 minutes, bam.
Yeah.
Somebody will like it. I don't know. I really don't know what doilies are used for, but people seem to like them. What are doilies used for?
People used to use them to cover like arms on chairs and stuff. So you can't, where people put their hands to get up and sit down. So it's not getting the fabric of the furniture is not getting so dirty. So your hand is on the doily, 15 people sit in that chair, 15 people use the doily instead of the fabric of
Right.
that chair. And I don't know, is like
I've
cupcakes or something. I don't know.
I've only seen them like I think my grandma had one under a lamp
Yeah.
or
Like
maybe like
stuff protectors or moisture protectors, things like that. I would say, yeah. I have seen where people are using crochet to like cover mason jars and putting lights inside them for like luminaries. So those are really pretty. And I didn't think it'd take that much yarn.
no. Okay. Cool.
So,
Well, let me know in the comment section, you guys. Let me know what you all have used doilies for, what doilies are used for. I made it and I was like, I don't know what am I gonna do with this. It's just gonna sit in a pile of stuff until someone says, I need a doily. Here.
I mean, I feel like that's the beginning of the table runner your wife asked you to make.
Don't say that too loud. She's here.
Mm, I remember. You talk about me in that baby blanket, sir.
You know what? That's gonna be my next project. How about that?
Mm.
What's the best fabric or the best fiber to make a table runner with, do you think?
I think a lot of people use that like crochet cotton.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Just committed to something. If you thought you were tired of making that baby blanket,
Eh,
woo.
I'll knock it out.
So, do we have time for me to do my little Dollar Tree haul, or shall I wait?
Sure. Why not? Since you asked nicely.
Mm, mm.
Are you
So,
regretting asking?
I wasn't asking, I was telling.
Oh.
So, let me explain. That's a little inside joke. I once had a boss tell me that since I wasn't asking for my vacation, that it was going to be a problem. That I told him I was taking vacation when I had not taken a day off for like 9 months. That did not go well for him. Just saying. So,
And also you didn't include that other people in your group at the time never
same kind of, I'm taking off this day to this day, I'll be back. Nothing, no words about them. Since I was a woman, and I believe a woman of color, and a woman of color who did not particularly beg for what was mine, I got an email about it. That did not go well for him.
I was there. It did not go well for him.
I'm just saying, let's be fair. I think I pointed out if there is a rule about this, please show it to me and I'll be happy to adhere to it and make sure other people adhere to it also.
I bet you will. There's that smile again. Briefly, real quick, you mentioned, I want to give people a little taste, a little teaser maybe. So you mentioned, being a woman of color.
Yeah.
One day, I think that you and I should talk about being people of color in the crafting
Crafters
world.
of color, I'm all over it.
Okay. I mean, definitely not right now, but
Okay.
in the future. My dog has got trash all over her face and she wants to get in my lap. I don't know what trash she's been in.
What is happening?
Yeah. She ain't getting trash face, ain't getting love from me right now.
Poor Rue. Wow. Okay. Miniature Dollar Tree home. So Dollar Tree, of course, has all their Christmas stuff out now, and I always like to look at the book aisle for different kind of craft books. And even if I'm not particularly looking to get into that craft, I do like to see what's out there because I do know other people who quilt, who bead, who make bags and things like that. So I pass those on. Pardon me. So Dollar Tree had some books that were very interesting that I picked up. One of them, I think maybe two of them are yarn fiber related. So I picked up this one called Scarves and Cowls. I thought that was super cute, but the back picture, I really feel like you should recreate this picture. You ready?
Ready.
Bam.
Okay, I will.
I feel like this should be your new style for 2022. Just semi. Do you remember when Lenny Kravitz wore the oversized scarf? Like, I think you should like do this for dudes.
Well, okay. This ain't gonna happen.
We could crochet you one.
No. No.
Just ruin
But-
all my plans.
But I will definitely
I'll do
recreate
this
that.
one.
Whew.
So
No.
I had that yarn before, that ruffle yarn, because I'm sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. It was super popular for a while, and I tried to knit with that, and I literally did try to do like 5 or 6 rows of this huge ball of yarn, and I was like, I bagged it up, took it somewhere. I think it was to a friend's house. It was like, if you want this, fine. If you don't, I'm not fooling with this. It was horrible to knit with. He has got a whole look going on.
Yeah. I like the blue pants though.
I think you should copy the blue pants and the yellow socks.
I think I have blue pants. And I know I have yellow socks. What shirt is he wearing?
Oh, wait. Just a like long sleeve shirt.
Save that picture. I can do this.
Okay. I would love it. I would love it. So they have some things. Some of them are more novelty knits, and some of them are like this. Like, I've been wanting a cabled cowl. So something like that. Maybe in my purple here that I have. I don't know if that's too dark or what, but well, I also have this one.
That will look good too.
Maybe. So that was the Scarves and Cowls books at the Dollar Tree. I thought it was very interesting for a $1 book. Oh, here's your boy again. Like, very aggressively like fashion.
That's a lot of fashion. Is that a dog?
That's a real dog too. I thought it was a fake dog.
Oh, okay. We could recreate that one too.
With Rue and
With the
trash.
little trash face.
I could knit her some trash. So so that was one I found. Then I found another one. This Knit Now. And so this apparently was a show, Knit and Crochet Now. I don't recall that. So 26 projects for baby, home, gifts, and more. I kind of like that little hat she's got on. And there is, in my Dollar Tree copy, the DVD that came with it.
Wow. Was that $1?
Yes.
You got a book and a DVD
And a
for $1.
Yes.
It's impressive.
So they have like, I think that is, what's the word? Yarn felted, punch needle felted, or however you call that. I don't do that. Dishcloths. So they had just some neat little things. I have not tried the DVD at all. I saw this Afghan square thing. I thought that was cute.
Do you have a DVD player?
On my laptop, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have a DVD player.
I think that's why this ended up at the Dollar Tree. Like, a lot of people don't have DVD players anymore.
I guess we do on our computer.
Yeah. So I think there's some socks in there, a couple of things. So that's 26 projects. There's also apparently a Crochet Now, but I didn't find that one.
Well, because it's sold out.
Yeah, probably. Or that dude from the last book bought it up. So I also found how to make jewelry charms from polymer clay.
Huh.
And it's
Okay.
big. Look at the donut. The cake. Look at that little pumpkin.
Yeah.
So I thought that was neat.
Uh,
They have little cacti and everything. So it's just showing you how to make these polymer clay things. A cute camera.
cool.
I thought stitch markers for this, you know. So if I had a donut stitch marker, I'd be way more inclined to work on that baby blanket because
Would
I'd
you?
be constantly like, ooh, 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 here's the donut. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that was how to make jewelry charms from polymer clay.
Is that how you knit? Ooh, ooh,
Ooh,
ooh.
ooh, ooh, stitch marker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, that's exactly how I knit. And finally, I was super excited when I saw this. I like snatched it up off the aisle because it's Indigo, Dye It, Make It. Now, I have never used Indigo, and it's such a beautiful book. Anyway, look at that blue.
It is
And I
nice.
think Indigo is probably beyond what I want to learn to deal with because it's a very particular process. And Indigo has been like a dye fraught with unpleasant and horrific history. You know, people have been exploited to get this dye out of a lot of places over a lot of years. But I thought the techniques would be interesting to look at if I wanted to apply it to some other kind of more accessible dyes. So let me see. So like I think that's the front cover project where they're doing, I think this is some resist dyeing and things like that. So I just thought it was easy, you know, maybe if I read about it and try to figure out what their processes are. I think they're doing yarn here.
Huh.
So that was the Indigo Dye It Make It techniques from plain and dip dyeing to tie dyeing and batik in natural indigo blue.
That is, I have never even heard of this.
So this book retails for $24.95, and I thought for $1 I could read it and then, you know, pass it on if I don't need it.
For $2.
Or $2. Oh, to read. No. But last little bit is not a book, but Dollar Tree does have their Christmas fabrics out, and I've made a couple of placemats from the Thanksgiving or harvest kind of fabrics they had before. So this one I picked up.
Christmas.
Christmas. And just this plain stripe. They had a couple of others. They had a gnome fabric, but they just had the one. So I picked up some fat quarters from
At quarters.
fat quarters, man. So, that is my miniature Dollar Tree haul. Thank you for indulging me.
Hey, Mr. Frugal loves the deal. So $1, that's a deal.
That is a tip. Wait, these books. I'm really excited to sit down and kind of like.
I can't wait to reenact that. I can't wait.
That scarf is kind of. I don't know if you know about the Doctor Who scarf. There. So Doctor Who, the long running British television show about a time traveling doctor, Time Lord. They have different color patterns for the different doctors. This, I don't know if they're claiming this is the Doctor Who scarf, but very reminiscent of, very evocative of. So I just want to see you wear a big scarf like that.
I may have to make one because I don't have one.
Well, nobody does except for I guess like Lenny Kravitz, but so
Yeah.
I just can't wait for the poses.
Yep, I'm gonna do it with my blue pants.
Okay. All right, you've heard it. There you go. So that is all I've got.
That we threw a lot at them in a little bit of
It was
time.
a lot. I didn't think it was, but it was.
Yeah. So cool. So you're all done?
I am all finished.
Did you want to tell the people anything else?
Am I supposed to?
Maybe you have a surprise for them. I don't know. I don't know what you do over there.
No. I got the Trader Joe's Fearless Fire.
I can't. I haven't been in Trader Joe's in a long time.
It's almost time. They're pulling out their like holiday stuff.
Pumpkin stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yummy.
So,
The pumpkin butter, my mom did go. She said my dad wanted some pumpkin butter. She got like 1 jar and then no more.
she messed up.
I have tried the Trader Joe's pumpkin ice cream.
Is it good? Well, I know the last video we did wasn't too hot, but maybe we need to do another like snack while you craft kind of video and
I
get
look
like,
forward to it. I think we wore pajamas and did it.
yeah. I bet you many of you who watch now have not seen that video. We went to Whole Foods.
Aldi one. We did a Trader Joe's one. Whole Foods.
I think we did a Whole Foods
We
one.
did.
So,
We are serious about our holiday snacks and crafts.
yes, I have snack attacks all the time. Yeah, let us know if you want to see another one of those where you do like a little food haul at Trader Joe's. Rue is crunching her food she's having a snack attack. And we'll talk crafting stuff also when we do that. But let us know if you like to see stuff like that. So, all right, well, cool.
I'm very worried about what's happening off screen for you.
She's over there crunching like crazy, and you guys probably can't hear. My wife is in the garage, which is right below me, just banging, boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's a lot going on in this house.
Trying to make YouTube gold here.
It won't let us be great. So, but yeah, okay. Those of you who aren't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the cool snack attack video we'll make in the future. Yes. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you all at the next video. So,
Bye.
see you.